When we're not working on the secondhand overland with our O-gauge trains, there's still plenty of trains to play with. These are our Hot Wheels trains, and you may not know about them because they haven't exactly been out for a while. These were toys of mine in the 90s, and my parents saved them, so my kid is able to enjoy these. And they're really neat. There's lots of interactive elements to them that I really enjoy, and they work brilliantly with, as you guessed it, Hot Wheels. I mean, that was a great shot, though. Today, I'm going to show you how we've expanded our collection with these and how we've used other elements to make things even more fun and even kind of modify a few things so that way they work better with our collection. The original set that I had was from 1990 with the Stow and Go series, but it's completely compatible with the 1980s Hot Wheels Railroad system, which means this Super Rails expansion works perfectly with it. The empty stall next to the engine house has a spot that can be removed where this piece is intended to go in and connect to the other side with the Super Rails expansion. And it works perfectly. It gives us a second line and a bunch of other neat features that we can use. But first, we're going to update my 1990s set because it's designed to work with the flat edge, older style Hot Wheels track. But if we cut one to fit and then we use the opposite end that is curved and has a spot for these little blue adapters, that then allows us to use this with modern Hot Wheels tracks and accessories. I simply use the older piece of track as a template to cut the new track to, and then I use the leftover piece on the end to make the adapter, and it was super easy. Now, I could essentially butt this city right up next to the train tracks, but we intentionally left a gap between the two because, well, when you're playing on the carpet, if everything's all next to each other, there's no way to reach everything. So we intentionally left this gap between the two, and it's been awesome to play with the city and with the railroad. I mentioned before that one of the things we really enjoy with the Hot Wheels Railroad line is there's a lot of interactive elements. Whether it's this flatbed car that you're able to use a crane to lift a load out of it, and because they're designed by Hot Wheels, these loads fit perfectly into the truck that, well, in this case I believe was actually included with the set, but you could even get these trucks separate from it. But some of the interactive elements haven't exactly stood up, and one of the most annoying things has been the boxes that are supposed to go inside the box cars. They are easily lost, especially when you're a little kid, and it's literally just a little box. The Freight Yard set has this fun little forklift that's supposed to push the boxes onto the cars, but ours have been missing, so we just use whatever. The trouble is, sometimes we don't always get it. It kind of goes through. I should really just look into 3D printing some new boxes to get the fit.
Yes.
Another interactive element that has kind of been messed up due to losing pieces is this neat bit from the Super Rails set. There's essentially a tipping hopper that's supposed to drop kind of silver little pipes into this that can then drop them down into another load down below. It's a fun element, and we also like to unload them and let construction workers kind of take the pipes to the construction site in the Hot Wheels city. But, as you can guess, those silver pipes are easily lost. So thankfully, I don't know if you've noticed, but these definitely aren't pipes. These are literally just straws that I cut to roughly the same length each. They're not perfect, but it works fine for what we're doing. And the pipes are easily replaced if we ever lose them. And yeah, they're easy enough to fit into trucks. So we can bring them from the freight yard across the street over to the construction site. I'm really glad we came up with these quick little fixes to get the most out of these sets because trying to find all the tiny little accessories would probably be impossible if not just expensive, and it was super easy to make all this stuff work. You'll even notice some of the tracks aren't all the same color. The lighter color tan tracks are from the newer 1990s set, and the older ones are from the 80s stuff, but they all work together and we love them all. Thank you so much for watching our stuff here on Dadified with the Hot Wheels Railroad. I hope you've enjoyed it, and if you want to see more, we've done plenty of videos on these, so check them out here in this playlist. Subscribe for more, and we'll see you on the next one.
Here, Dad.
Bring them closer.